Yay! I'm just gonna do a little test here on some leather. Some new dye I got. There. Very expensive. The dye for leather is not cheap. So I got some black stuff here. I opened it up and it had that same seal on it. And I got it all over my hands, under the gloves. But it doesn't matter, I have stain on my hands from this color right here. Ooh, it actually, ooh. Actually wore a hole through. Ooh, because it's a solvent based. So I'll have to remember not to put this inside of a plastic bag again. So, I'll try the black. See how well it takes, right? I want to know how much it takes on this side, because this is the side that I'm going to be dying too. Oh wow, this stuff is deadly, man. I probably shouldn't be smoking a cigarette, but this is all good. I wouldn't want to be smoking when it's hot outside, because the flash point of this stuff is probably pretty close to 100 degrees. Yeah, that's looking nice, man. It just soaks right in there. I'm liking that. Okay, so I want to go crisscross. Okay, that looks good. It's just an experiment. Experimenting on different colors. And I think I'll put one more coat on the back too. Wow. This solvent-based stuff is awesome, man. And I'll condition it too. I'll put some oil on it and see what it looks like. Because it's always different after you put oil on it, right? Let it sit for a minute. Yeah. I think I might even mix some brown with some black. All the rest that I have. Actually, I can do one more with my brown, with my walnut colored. But that's looking pretty good. I like that. Ooh, my gloves. Is it eating away at the gloves? Yeah, I think so. Just a little test, you know. Yeah, I like that look. It's not too bad. It is super messy though. So, super messy. I'll do one more piece. And then do some riveting on this piece right here. See how it distresses the leather when I rivet it. I'm probably going to be staining them first, dyeing them first, and then riveting them, punching them, and then riveting them. So I'll just have to do it in mass quantity, right? This side will take a lot more to get it to dye, but it doesn't have to look perfect, right? This side, the front, the top plate, the front plate will have to be at least dyed twice, right? And just crisscross it there. There we go. Just trying to get used to this stuff here. I did buy a beveler today, an edge beveler, so the edges will be nice and rounded off there. Yeah, close that up. And I'll actually put one more little bit of dye right here on this side. I'll see how many sheaths I can get out of one container of this. I'm not sure. I might be having to make my own dye. I know that I can make it. I know that I can make my own dye. I know it, I know it. But this black stuff's gonna be super duper messy, man. So this is my new dye table, or it was a work table for me for the last little while, but I'm gonna make it my dye table from now on, because I'm not able to dye inside. It's just too stinky. Looking good. We're super messy, man. Stress it a little bit here. See if how far the dye went in. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Dyeing it twice will do just fine. It still needs to dry just a little teeny bit, but you know, yeah, it still needs to dry just a little bit. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like that. I like the brown a little bit better though. I can order another jug of the brown. This black was 20 bucks, and this one should do a whole hide of leather, so it should give me 15 of them. 15 sheaths. But yeah, but once I oil this too, it'll make it a lot darker. So I'm gonna go get some oil upstairs real quick. Take these gloves off because I don't want to get my door all dirty. Find my bag there, wherever it went to, and just throw that away, because it's a solvent-based dye, and it just eats through the bags, and it actually eats through the brushes too. Those brushes there, they're not really meant for solvent-based dyes. It's already starting to fall apart. It's got like a little hole in it right there where it came to contact with the plastic there. Just a chemical reaction. Okay, looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Yeah. They're not going to be pretty, right? Like I've said before, they're not going to be pretty. I am going to bevel the edges, and the black ones are pretty much going to look like this. But I'll make one. I already got a bunch upstairs ready to go to stain, so that's what I've been working on for most part of the day here. Just these sheaths here. I'll get detecting tomorrow. I had to do a bunch of YouTube stuff today. Post some videos of making the first 2 of these, or actually the first 1 of these. And I made a video of the second one, and the second one went, actually, it was tougher to do the second one because there's different parts of the hide that you want to use for different parts of the sheath. You know, I think the front plate of the sheath, I'm going to use the back section, and the back part of the sheath, which is closest to your skin there, I'm going to use the neck section, the shoulder section, because the shoulder section, shoulder section is thinner, and I don't have to bend it as much. The shoulder section I can bend, or the back section is really thin. I'm going to use the back section for this right here, and then the neck portion of the hide I'm going to use for the back side because it's thicker, and the back portion I'm going to use for the front because it's a lot more pliable, and I can bend it a little bit easier before I rivet it, because I'm not gluing them. I'm not going to be gluing them. I'm going to get some better rivets. The rivets that I tried on my first 2 sheaths, probably not going to work, but I can always get different rivets, you know, the step up from the cheaper rivets. That was just an experiment anyway. The first rivets that I bought, I knew they weren't nearly as good as quality as the ones that were on my original sheath. But I just needed to learn how to put rivets in the right size of holes and to punch the leather in the right spots. And I did some testing on some undyed leather, and it was pretty easy, but once you dye it, it's I'm sure it's gonna be a little bit different. And then at the end, when I get done with the sheath, I'll just oil it, you know, put some oil on it, some conditioner. Well, there we go. Get some of that out of there. Just leave that right there for now. I'll go get some oil upstairs. Then this morning I was messing with the lock here, the front door lock. I was putting some new screws in the door and was messing with my lock here a little bit. Oh, you guys can't see my goat.
Did the lock work?
Yeah.